This. Yo, what's going on, viewers of the tube? How's everybody doing? Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you guys live. Good to see everybody in the stream. Oh, I was banned at Maldi, but not no more. Chico's back. Back again. I'm here. No, I was actually fixing the stream because I was streaming on Twitter last weekend, so it was all messed up. Twitter has different settings and everything, so it's craziness. But I'm glad everyone's here. Good to see you guys. I think we already bought the top. I don't know about that, Connor Bears. Well, it's craziness. I'll tell you what's going on right now. There's a bunch of crazy stuff going on. YouTube bans left and right. The markets are going down. No one really knows what to think, honestly. So, I'm going to try to help you guys out on what to think. Let me pull up the chat really quick. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, sorry for being a little late. My stream was set up for Twitter, and then I had to switch it back to YouTube settings. YouTube has different. Why don't they just make one freaking general thing for everything? It's like, why do you guys got to make stuff difficult? So yeah, had to switch that up. Totally forgot about it. If I started the stream, it would have been all wonky, so... but yeah, I'm back, you guys, while the markets are down. So we'll talk about the markets here in a second. What I first want to talk about is the YouTube ban. So yeah, I was the first one to go down, like the Christmas one. I got banned last weekend too, but no one really noticed that because I was the only one that got banned, and no one talks about it unless it's the whole industry. So a lot of people were speculating on why it was happening. I mean, even when I streamed the last few times, I told you guys why it was happening, but we'll get back into that. Blockchain Brad, I know some of you guys like him. I dislike him. He's what I call a snake in the grass. He acts like he's, you know, the greatest thing since sliced bread, but he will stab you right in the back, and he's done it to me a few times. He said, stay tuned, a lot more of this screen to come from big crypto YouTubers. My guess as to why. It's likely because of new Lev trading chills going on. The longer the list of Lev platform link, the more likely the inevitable ban. More to come soon, I suspect. That's not the reason. I didn't have any leverage links, and I was the first one to go down, so no, that's not. Omar Crypto, I'm sure some of you guys watch him. He started bringing up, which was good for, you know, like awareness of the situation. But I even tweeted at him when it happened to me over the weekend, and I tweeted at him last weekend when it happened, and he didn't even talk about it. He didn't even tweet back to me. Didn't even recognize it, you know. Now he's all like, oh shit, big YouTubers like Ivan on Tech, it might come to me. So now he's like, oh. I mean, I like Omar, but come on, dude. Stop supporting Ivan on Tech. But yeah, Ivan on Tech, he's down. He's actually still down. He's blocked me, so we can't see what's going on with him. But yeah, so he's freaking out right now. Oh, I'm freaking getting strikes. Wah, wah, wah. You deserve to get strikes for one reason. And then it looks like Crypto Beatles is down too, and he got a strike and even rejected it. So, and this one might be good because it's Alchemy Coin and their peer-to-peer lending platform. That's not good. I'll tell you that, Robert Beatles. A peer-to-peer lending platform that might be harmful or dangerous content in the eyes of YouTube. But that might be why the appeal was rejected. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the tip, Julio You. You the man. An easy way for Ethereum to moon in 2020, like in 2017, is to flip Bitcoin's market cap, since that kind of news would go viral and start a race for number one. Yeah, I mean, it could happen. I mean, there could be another flippening, but Ethereum's got to make it to proof of stake first, and have a successful year or two of proof of stake, you know, secure network, it's no hacks, none of that kind of stuff. For a flippening to happen. I mean, the last flippening was outrageous. It shouldn't even came that close. Maybe, actually, if I think about that, you know, the big use case during that 2017 Parabolia run was ICOs. And Ethereum had most of that. So maybe the flippening was more warranted back then. Hey, what's up, Thinking Crypto? What's up, everybody? What's my Twitter? It's Chico Crypto. I'm glad to be back too, Jojo. So, what was I going to talk about next? Oh yeah, I was going to explain what is happening with the attack. So, this is not some crazy, I mean, there's a few guys saying, just a bunch of different, like, theories and stuff that are out of this world. Some people say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I'm a realist. I just talk about what is actually happening. An attacker is, who knows who the entity. They're using a DDoS attack, distributed denial of service. Basically, they're taking over computers, zombies across the world, and they're going after the victim, which is our videos, and they're mass reporting them. So they're using a DDoS attack. It has to be distributed, you guys. It has to look like it's real. So they take over computers from different points of the world. You know, some from Europe, some from Brazil, some from wherever, you know. Who is the entity? I have no idea. I mean, it could just be a bored troll guy who has knowledge of DDoS attacks. In my personal opinion, not. It's probably an entity outside of cryptocurrency that doesn't like it, with some money. But, I mean, there's no big rhyme or reason to it, and it's getting taken care of. I mean, it's not fun for me to get taken down every weekend, I'll say that, but they are taking care of it pretty quickly. Within 48 to 72 hours. Usually I'm back up. But yeah. I gotta post one more thing too on my Twitter, talk about that. Hold on. So, Sunny Degree, when I tweeted at Omar about, you know, you weren't freaking saying anything when I went down, but now it's your buddy Ivan on Tech you are. So Sunny Degree was like, I retweeted your tweet and you bashed me the very next video you were unbanned. You should chill, mate. Like he did me a favor. I said, because you suck a nutsack, and just because you retweet something of mine does not mean I will change my opinion of your predatory / shitty influencing ways. So rightly, fully, fuck off, Shillbag McGee. Yeah. So I said that, and then some of his buddies come in to defend him, like Mr. Kristoff. Where's that son of a Susan? Oh, he blocked me? Oh, well, basically, Mr. Kristoff was saying, dude, Sunny Degree has these major connections, and he's the reason you got unbanned. And I'm like, no, dude, he talked to YouTube chat, which any of us can do, and went through the process. He doesn't have some special connections. God, these guys are completely idiots. Every single one of them. I mean, I'm sorry if you guys think I hate on people too much, but being involved with this, it's just like, oh my God, it hurts my head. Any more unknowing coins to invest in, boss man? UBT. Anytime Fitness Monks. I appreciate the tip, but I'm not going to just, show a coin for the hell of it. I'm not the 2017 YouTuber that Superman that's just gonna, show a coin to make it go up. I don't do that. Unless it's something I fully believe in, I find that there's value to it. I mean, long term, I'm going to talk about it. But just to show a coin for the hell of it, I'm not going to do that. So, it may be a week, it may be a month, it may be 2 weeks, it may be 3 months till I find another one like that. Maybe not be ever. But I'm not going to give a timeline or anything like that because it's my own research. Nice, thanks, Safu Mafu. I like your name. Huh. Hey, Chico, no, I appreciate the tip too, Safu Mafu. Hey, Chico, no BTC upward momentum despite the recent news on the coronavirus. How do you explain BTC not behaving as a store of value this time? You guys, it's not going to be an automatic, coronavirus news comes, the stock market's Bitcoin's going to just rocket off and the stock market's going to go down. It's going to take some time. It's going to take, like 6 months. 7 months for things to play out, and we're in a spot of manipulation where the whales are having too much fun. They don't want it to go away from this. They're making so much money in leverage liquidations they are going to keep it around this 10K range. I appreciate the tip, though. My thoughts on library credit. It looks good. Yeah, it's just the discovery option. I mean, libraries got to figure out a way to get more people onto their platform, to watch people like me. It's not about creators. They need to get people. I mean, that's a double-edged sword, because to get people, you need good creators that they want to watch, you know. So they've got to figure out a way to entice creators more than, I guess, you know, just by saying we're not going to ban you. Connor Bears tipping too. Thanks, man. I think BTC's price, the halving event, is already, and some people are waiting moon, just like what LTC did. No, I mean, LTC and Bitcoin, you can't compare the two at all. Smart investors know Litecoin is complete and utter dog poopy. It is, you guys. They have done nothing. Charlie Lee doesn't even care about the coin. I mean, for development, he's still trying to get the community to pay for it when he is filled pockets full of cash. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, you can't compare that at all. What's up, Daniel? How do I feel about Xspring working with the EA? I don't know who Xspring is, actually, so I'll take a look. So do we have to report crypto taxes, or we're screwed? Yeah, you have to report. You've always had to report. Oh man, you guys are tipping too much, guys. Lino Falmore. Thank you for all the awesome information. It's hilarious to see everyone follow your lead soon after you release your videos. I watch all of the channels, but you lead the way in the space. Thanks, Holmes. I'm glad you recognize that, Lino. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, especially when Unibright stuff like Data Dash kind of pushes in there and takes the spotlight. But, I mean, the true OGs, they know who found it, so just gotta deal with it. I appreciate it. Jason Ingledow, RLC. I was doing some research on RLC the other day. And or actually, that was in my live stream. I thought I was just doing the research myself. No, I did a live stream on Twitter over on Saturday. And yeah, I did some good research on RLC. I'm loving it. Still accumulating. What are my thoughts on AGI coin, AI product? It's hard for me to... I mean, blockchain in itself, you know, you see blockchain protocols and just basic smart contracts. I mean, those are just now getting robust. You know, those are just getting pretty good. You know, we see some complex DeFi smart contracts out there. AI, you guys, that's so far out. I mean, especially in the smart contract blockchain space. So, I mean, maybe 5 years down the road, AGI might be great. But, I mean, right now I'm not looking at anything AI. And there's already, and just getting into that, there's already people out there working on better AI things than, I mean, Singularity that have more money, you guys. Lattice AI from Anduril Industries. This is Palmer Luckey, creator of Oculus. I mean, this is already a $1 billion valued company, and they're working on Lattice AI platform. I mean, it's going to be hard to compete. So, yeah, this hard. I'm not looking at AI in blockchain. Sorry, that's just my personal opinion. Joseph Sandberg, I appreciate the tip too, man. I was missing watching some Chico. I switched over to Modern Investor and Crypto R Us. Ugh. But I can't read Cointelegraph in too many lines. Well, that Modern Investor, he's pretty decent. Crypto R Us is terrible. I don't know why you're watching that guy. He has no idea about the markets. He's VeChain, shill, garbage. Oh, man, you guys. Just want to throw money for the quality videos. Good presentation and editing. Thomas Nunn, I appreciate that, man. Are you a nun? Jeez. Can't even get to the comments. Kindly check out Velas, VLX. Interesting project. I'll look at it, but I'm not a fan of the shilling of the shat coins. I mean, if this is just another project saying we're going to have more TPS and we're going to compete with Ethereum, they're not. I'll tell you that. But it might not be. I don't know. AI. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Get out while you still can. Decentraland, NFT tokens. I saw your video about it. How do you feel now? I feel great. I mean, Decentraland, it's still in beta, technically. It is in beta. I mean, it's launched to the public. Of course, it's a public beta. But things are just getting started for Decentraland. I'm still looking to find my plot within Decentraland and people to help me with it. So, that will be coming soon. How high, in your opinion, can UBT go the end of 2020? You guys stop asking me questions like that. I appreciate the tip, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk about like price predictions, future. Unibright is involved with EA. I think they might be more involved with Microsoft than what is known. So, why do I have Velas still behind me? So, I mean, I think it's going to do well, but I'm not going to do some, like, price prediction. So, getting back to Bitcoin, I mean, what is Bitcoin going to do? It's pretty obvious, in my opinion. I mean, 10K level, right in here. You know, we've been just hugging on it, up and down, up and down. I mean, what is it, 4 or 5 times now in a couple of weeks? It's obvious whales are playing with this level because it goes above it, we turn bullish. I mean, we get near it, we go above it, we turn bullish. We go below it, we turn bearish. Above it, bullish. It's so easy for them to manipulate the sentiment of leveraged traders. And that is exactly what they are doing. I mean, in the same period I just showed, just a couple weeks, I mean, Bitfinex alone has liquidated 1,000 BTC. Shorts in the beginning, and then longs. BitMex has liquidated $1 trillion, or $1 billion, I'm sorry, $1 billion over the same period, and it's the same pattern. They're just having too much fun with leverage traders. So, you idiots who are following Crypto Zombie, the Moon, Sunny Decree, those guys, Do I own Unisocks? Unisocks Exchange? No, I don't. I appreciate the tip, run and gun, but no, I don't. So, what is going on? So, I mean, stuff's all wonky right now in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, Binance, the largest spot trading exchange, only has $1.4 billion in 24-hour trade volume. Next biggest is Coinbase Pro. There's other ones, but they're not listing them here on CoinGecko because of the wash trading. But derivatives, you just switch over to derivatives, you know. Wabi, 5.5 billion, you know, that's over 3 times bigger. OKX, 5.3 billion, 4 billion. BitMex, 2.7 billion on Binance alone. They have more freaking derivative volume than they do spot volume. That shouldn't be how it is. It's not like that in a lot of markets. And it's unfortunate to see. Oh, my thoughts on XRP bridging to Ethereum. It's called bending the knee, Abraham. It's a great thing. I mean, it's XRP knowing that they need to... I mean, Ethereum's going to be the global integration hub, like I've mentioned a few times. I mean, you have Ethereum in the middle. You're going to have everything wanting to connect back to Ethereum. I mean, bridges are going to be built from Ethereum. In my opinion, I mean, you're already seeing more bridges being built to Ethereum than Bitcoin. Oh, Stan Trednick. I think I pronounced that right. Thank you for the $10 tip, my brother. We tip happy today. But I don't hate leverage trading. I mean, there is a spot for leverage trading. You just need to be, advanced. You need to, learn spot trading before you moved into leverage trading. But DYDX is a decentralized one. I've mentioned this a few times. It's legal too. They do legal leverage. And what's great about DYDX, I just found out, I've known this, but after some research today, I re-looked at it. DYDX is invested by A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz, big-time venture capitalists. DYDX raises seed round led by Andreessen Horowitz and Polychain. It was Series A, so 10 million. Oh, Lino Falomir. I appreciate it, man. I am trying to bring the best value possible. If I'm in the Bay Area, hit you up. I probably won't be going to the Bay Area anytime soon because of coronavirus. I actually got a friend that wants me to go to a Sharks game on Thursday. And I'm like, I don't want to get no virus. But so this goes into the research I was doing today. This video is not going to be posted tomorrow. It'll be posted in a couple days. But Andreessen Horowitz's portfolio, they do not mention Ripple or XRP once. And that was weird to me. Not once is it mentioned in their portfolios. I'm like, why is that? I mean, Andreessen is one of the first people to invest in XRP and Ripple. Back when they weren't even XRP or Ripple. They were called OpenCoin. Yeah. So right here, 2 million invested way back early 2013. And then we had another large investment here, 55 million in 2016. So why isn't it mentioned on their website? That's what I'm weirded out about. And what we're going to be getting into in that video I'm going to post in a couple days. You guys are going to shat yourself, I'll tell you that. It's crazy research. Chico, and oh man, James, another $20 tip. You guys are crazy today. Chico, in order to own precious metal over crypto-backed ones, is flipping a serious event next to halving? 3, chance Fed reserve creates CBDC. Good market staking RLCs. Better in money in BTC or long term. In my opinion, it depends. In the coronavirus situation, I mean, if shit goes down and we go into, a collapse of government. I mean, even in the military's plan, DOD pandemic plan, they plan for a fall of the government. If that happens, I mean, crypto-backed tokens aren't going to be as valuable as the real thing. I mean, if the government goes down, I think a lot of services will go down, such as the internet. And that's why I've started cashing out actually a little bit of my crypto into actual physical gold. Is because if shit does go offline, I mean, you can use Bitcoin. There are ways to do it, but it's not simple by no means. So definitely physically. Is the flipping a serious event? I mean, it will be a serious event, but like I said, the flipping of Ethereum over Bitcoin, that's a few years down the road, in my opinion, if it ever happens. 3, chance Fed Reserve creates CBDC. Not understanding that one. Creates CB, crypto something. Good market, staking RLCs. RLCs in the beginning, I mean, right now there are only a few jobs going in. They are doing a few, trusted compute for some D applications. But, it's the beginning. Of course, staking isn't going to be that. I mean, even Chainlink. Chainlink has a similar model to RLC. I mean, staking with Chainlink, people think it's going to be super, super valuable. Eventually it will. When, Chainlink is taking a majority of derivative contracts. But in the beginning, while they're only doing things for, like, small D-apps and stuff, of course, not going to be that valuable in the beginning. Ryan Jones tips me just $10 for no reason. Appreciate that, man. Chico, heard on crypto you were banned from YouTube. Have you thought of posting on library credits as a backup in case YouTube takes me down? Yes, my videos are all posted on library. I would post, on library only, but the discovery, I'm not going to get discovered. It would just not be the greatest. Oh, Ryan Jones, there's his tip. F to 220 or 230? I mean, in my personal opinion, we're going to have a little bit of manipulation around this 10K range for a little bit longer, but the breakout beyond is going to happen. So, 300? No, Adam will not take over Ethereum, in my personal opinion. It's going to be a hub to connect back to Ethereum. I mean, a lot of the applications will connect to Ethereum through Cosmos, but... Woo, got through all those freaking tips. Jiminy criminy. Gonna have like $200, you guys. So I'm going to get into that stuff regarding Ripple, but this also goes right back to it. This was just announced. I didn't get into the video because I already shot it, but I wish I would have. This would have came out before I shot the video, because Wells Fargo was just fined $3 billion for 15 years of illegal practices affecting millions of customers. So Ripple, they love Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo loves Ripple. I wonder why. Because Wells Fargo is very shady. Very. Oh, Ugly Old Goat's in the house. I appreciate the tip, Ugly. So yeah, there's going to be some interesting things regarding XRP. I mean, you guys should check out the video posted in 2 days. That shit goes deep. So I talked about their case with the New York AG and FinCEN in 2015. Well, freaking I dug into the New York AG who was doing that stuff. I mean, you won't believe what she's involved with now. Crazy. So, if you guys didn't realize, the Dow is plunging. So, traditional finance is plunging. Crypto is too. 3.5% drop today. Worst in 2 years. I mean, the worst is yet to come, in my opinion. And we might see another dead cat bounce, but overall, I think a bearish trend is going to take over. Here's the chart. I mean, we had a bounce last week when people thought the recovery is coming. And boom, boom, boom. I think it's going to get even worse. And I called this. I mean, I said this in early January. I started talking back. I mean, this was going to cause some shit. But, I mean, this is when I made the prediction that I think might go down in history. We'll see.
Apple needs to fix those keyboards.
Oops. All right, volume. Or maybe I was.
Though they are impossible to write on. They've gotten worse. That makes me want to go back to PCs, because PC keyboard, the bounce back for your fingers is way better. And hands up who still uses a PC. You know what I'm talking about. This is a way better keyboard. And those Apple keyboards are horrendous.
PC Master Race, you know how we short Apple. It's time for Chico Crypto. Short Apple? What are you talking about? That is ridiculous. Shorting Apple, you will always lose. Well, Mr. Bale, what do you think?
Based on prevailing sentiment.
So yeah, then I played that clip, Christian Bale, when they shorted the housing market. I was saying short freaking Apple, and people, I had some people coming at me that I kind of respected, and they're like, Tyler, you're crazy, you don't short this stock market, it's just Trump's not going to allow it. And I'm like, you guys, come on. You can't stop it if the whole global supply chain stops. Trump, as much money as they want to print, there's no stopping it, you guys. People are going to default, and it's going to come, and it's going to wreck people. Oh, Ugly Old Goat. Whoa. Man, I appreciate it. I am the new no fake news. I'm trying to be. None whatsoever. I appreciate that. Generous tip, man. So, yeah. what happened to Apple? I mean, it's obvious. Apple got freaking wrecked like the rest. They're one of the leaders. I mean, they're falling like a rock. Apple stock, AMD stock, Tesla stock, Nvidia stock, Google stock, Amazon stock, and Microsoft stock. We're the big drags on the broader market. I mean, a lot of these have ties to China. Not so much Google. Google does a little bit. So yeah, Apple got wrecked. Shorting Apple was a great call. But this is when I realized things regarding this virus are a lot more real than I even want to imagine. So I showed this in my first video. I was like, I watched this movie Contagion, and things in it are spookily similar. And this was like a month ago. And back then, even things were similar. Well, this was the final straw. I mean, Hollywood is trying to tell us something. I mean, in my personal opinion, because in the movie, there's a herbal plant. It's called Forsythia. Jude Law is the crazy blogger who brings up the Forsythia as a herbal remedy to the coronavirus. I'm not shitting you guys. I mean, Forsythia is being used by the Chinese as a blend of some ancient medicine, Shuangguanlian oral liquid, and it could be used to inhibit the 2019 NCOV. And also, Forsythia is used in the malaria drug. So it's like, no, there's no way. Like, the similarities right there, I was like, okay. Time to go get me some more ammo, food, water. Yep, it's time. So, I mean, that's just too spooky. Too spooky. I don't know about you guys. Oh, chats aren't showing up. Hold on, guys. Let me restart. So, yeah. But now we're going to get into a little breadcrumby for the people who stick around for the last bit of the live stream. I like to do this for the people who stick around and hear me bitch and complain at the beginning. Is it tomorrow's video? No, I haven't even done a video on this. I am going to do a video. This is just what I pulled up recently. Damn it. I think I got them out of order. So, Linklaters. Linklaters. I'm sure some of you guys are hearing. Oh, Chainlink. So, Linklaters. These was actually a firm made before Chainlink. It's a global law firm. Big one. Very influential. Look into it. I recommend it. Yep, you got all out of order. Yep, I'm all out of order. Jiminy Christmas. I ruined that. I'll tell you that. Shit. Well, this is who we want to look into. So, if you guys want to know who we need to look into, it's this girl. Her name's Joshua Ashley, and she was just hired by Linklaters for their digital currency head. So there's a white paper actually out from the Linklaters and the IDSA. So look into that. And I'm telling you, things are starting to come really together for Chainlink. There's a reason Chainlink's my #1 hold. And there's a reason it's probably going to significantly be my #1 hold. Is they are one of the blockchain, most needed blockchain projects out there right now. They're solving one of the biggest problems in the space. It's the Oracle problem. So, fully bullish on Chainlink. I think we're going to hit resistance at 4. I don't think we're going to dive back under. Unless Bitcoin, freaking goes off a cliff. Okay, what's going on? Best crypto research and information on the tube. Thanks, Pivotal Point. RSR pumping. Can it reach a 500 million mark? No, it can't. I mean, maybe in a couple years, but this is $18 million market cap. And it's going to do well. I mean, they have big backers like Coinbase, again, A16Z. But, I mean, the stablecoin, they're rolling it out in a very regional focused type way. I mean, I don't even think me or you can use the stablecoin. So, I mean, $500 million market cap, no. But I do hold some reserve, guys, so. Austin Ball, no, thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate coming on the stream and you guys being very generous because I was down for the whole weekend. There was some revenue lost. Yeah, so this girl messed me all up, this Joshua Ashley. Her first name's Josh. But she's a lawyer. Look into her regarding Chainlink, Linklaters, DSA, a white paper. Oh yeah, and then some more things too. But yeah, so regarding this Warren Buffett thing that was all out of order. Warren Buffett, he announced today that he has no cryptocurrency, has no value. And I don't own any, and I never will. This is so bad for Justin's son, because he just had that dinner with him, you guys, you know. And he gave him a wallet loaded with Tron, BTT, Win, USDT, Tron. Yeah, he threw it away, you guys. I mean, it takes like 10 minutes of research. Justin's son is an idiot. I mean, if you're going to a dinner like that, prepare for it, for one. You know, figure out, will Warren Buffett like my gifts? You know, does Warren Buffett even use a smartphone? It takes 2 minutes of research. Warren Buffett still uses a flip phone. Justin, he's not going to want that. Even like the fact that it's a smartphone, he wants to throw it away. What would have been a better idea? It would have been to bring him a paper wallet. A paper wallet, because that's something, you know, Warren Buffett, this holds value? How? Explain to him a private key. Explain to him how. But you fucked it up. Obviously. Bunch of tips, juice. Bro, what are your thoughts on holochain long term? I'm not a big fan of holochain. It sounded a little bit interesting. I did a video on it. Looked into it a little bit. Wasn't that impressed back then. Still not that impressed. And now their CEO is like doing naked stuff, so I don't know. Funny question, if Ledger goes out of business, means if their Ledger Live app doesn't work anymore, what will happen to those who use their wallet? I'm sorry for a silly question. I am new to this market. No worries, man. Well, I mean, you don't have to use Ledger Live to interact with your Ledger. You can use other, MyEther Wallet, Mu. So, I mean, it wouldn't be good if Ledger went out of business, but it wouldn't be the death of hardware wallets. Or your hardware wallet. How about Nix, Chico? Still interesting. Well, that was a sponsored video. I said it was sponsored. I mean, Nix, it's good. I mean, they do have a working governance and they do have privacy, but privacy coins I kind of stay away from, personally. Just for the matter of fact of regulators coming from. I mean, the value of them long term could be one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies because privacy is the most valuable thing in this world. But regulators don't like it. So the risk involved with some of those coins, too high for me. Here's my live stream stuff. Oh yeah. And now, yeah, so retail traders on like some of the stock, stuff, they're experiencing technical difficulties today during the crash. Whoa. So yeah, I mean, retail traders will be the number one guys who get fucked. Just like crypto, when a big crash is going down, Binance shuts out, It's the whales that are able to sell in OTC trades, that type of thing. Retail trader gets fat, and the same thing will happen in the stock markets. Oh, so this is funny. Charles Scambag Hoskinson. Yeah, I'm just going to call him it because that's what he is. I mean, the guy is taking ADA investors' money. He's going to conferences, flying, trying to hook up with crypto finally. Yeah, so this was a kind of funny little picture I had to put out. I mean, the guy's not working on anything, you guys. I mean, he's paid. So this is what happened, you guys. He, got caught up in ADA and got caught up with a bunch of Japanese investors. He was almost hung by his neck by the Japanese investors, but luckily the 2017 bull run came around. So he did make those investors money. But now those Japanese investors transferred most of their tokens to American investors. It was a little Japanese hustle because they knew ADA was a scam coin because they dealt with it for a couple of years. So they're like, let's trick these Americans. And that's what Charles Hoskinson did. So basically he pulled off the China-type hustle with Japan. And they sold Americans the ADA promise. And now, 2 years later, we're waiting. Well, Charles is in a bind because he has to put out something or he could go to prison. I mean, for doing this. So he's hired some bottom-of-the-barrel developers, you guys. I mean, none of the crypto blockchain all-stars are working on his platform. And that's why it's taking so long. And they have so many errors. It's because these guys aren't all-star coders. They're bottom-of-the-barrel because Charles needs more whiskey. He needs more art. He needs to get laid. That's what happens. I'm just telling you guys what is happening. That's happening. Update on Rocket Pool. Yeah, I mean, Rocket Pool could probably see a surge as Proof of Stake gets closer. Rocket Pool has been working on it for a long time. So, yes, I am still interested in it. Yep. Hold a little bit. I'm just holding it tiny. I mean, I don't get why people want to go, like, all in on this, like, $8 million coin. Don't freaking do that, Don't do that. You put in a tiny percentage in those small coins because they're risky as freak. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum should be your, two you're looking at. Especially if you're not, too competent in the crypto markets. You're noob. If, you don't have that much knowledge, you shouldn't be looking at small coins thinking, I'm going to moon it with this one. Has your view on VeChain changed, Chico? No. No, it hasn't. At all. I mean, VeChain is it's a crap Ethereum fork. They're doing nothing. I mean, people could take what VeChain's doing and plug it onto Ethereum like that. I mean, the supply chain isn't going to be taken over by VeChain. Supply chain's going to be taken over by the people who are already involved in the industry, and they're just going to implement blockchain. I mean, maybe VeChain takes some part of China, but they're not going to implement the token. VeChain is a very complex China hustle because it has a lot of big VC investors who got caught up in the hustle. So now they need to make money. So it's very, very complex. Oh, no problem, William. I appreciate the tip, man. I'm glad to be back on YouTube. Did you settle things and form peace with Neo? No. Neo is another China hustle who's actually a backstabbing organization. I mean, they lie to their community. They lead them on. I mean, Neo's working with Binance, you guys. Most of the developers are working on Binance's chain, Binance's DEX. I mean, that's why nothing's getting done on Neo. I mean, and some of their community get mad at me for saying this. I don't care. You guys are fucking idiots. I don't care. Like, it's obvious. The Hongfei and Eric Zhang are angel investors in Binance. Binance is, above Neo on market cap. Way up there. Over 11 spots. They are working on Binance because that is the thing that is most profitable to them. Neo, they're not making any money off of Neo. I mean, they did the wash trading $200 pump and dump scam back then. They made their money. Neo's done. Yeah, Neo's crap. I wouldn't touch it. I mean, I'm so glad I got out. I mean, if I would have stayed in Neo, I mean, I think I sold it at $10. And then I put my money into Chainlink at 40 cents. So, yeah. If I would have held Neo, I would be mad at myself too. I think that's what a lot of the Neo, community, they're mad at themselves more than me. And they just want to take it out on me. Because, I told them, get out! Get in Chainlink! And they didn't want to listen. And now they're like, oh, I hate Chico. But I'm going to hate him even more. And stick with his Neo, and hopefully it turns around. No. ICX, Chico, I hold some Icon, but I'm not in love with it. So, I'm gonna have a UBT video maybe coming out soon. Some research, I haven't been able to get to it because of the ban, but it has to do with Microsoft. I don't know how big of a connection there is, but there is a connection. And I've talked about that a little bit in my live stream, so. Oh yeah, I'm prepared to cut my hair. I don't know, I kind of like it though. Well, do I think UBT will onboard the big guys? They kind of already have, you guys. Just go to UBT's website. UBT has big partners. Microsoft, SB, Consortias. The only one I don't like is, Nicholas Martin. Yeah, he sucks. He needs to get off the team. They just need to realize that this is a liability. He is a liability having you on your team. It's not an asset. I'll tell you that, Unibright. It is a liability. Because he's a shitcoin chill. And a liar, and yeah. Ooh, pivotal point. Thank you for the tip. I understand the tech and use case for Chainlink. Currently heavy in Ethereum and some Link. Would it be good to beef up the Link instead of the Ethereum hold? I'm accumulating a Link on the dips down. Especially after research I did and what's going on with a meetup coming. I don't want to give away what I'm finding, so I'm stacking Link. I'm stacking Ethereum. I'm stacking DeFi. I'm glad to be back. Guys, be a security also. Yeah, I got out of Enigma. I'm not too much uncertainty. Not going to deal with that. No clarity on their EEA. I made a video asking. They didn't clear it up, so. I love cats. I actually used to hate cats. But ever since I got Wayne, I miss that boy. But yeah, I love cats and I miss Wayne. Hadn't thought about Wayne for a while, actually. Makes me almost want to cry. What about Claros? I see a lot of shilling going on with it, and they're trying to start a shill little thing. But we'll see. I'm Chainlink. Chainlink oracles. I like Tezos, and I hold a little bit of it. Tezos is Coinbase chain. Yes, R.I.P. Wayne. No, I'm not keeping an eye on Nash. I do like turtles, too. Oh, yeah, no, Claros. It wasn't Claros that's the oracles. Teller is the oracle one. I just keep getting those two mixed up because they keep getting shilled, constantly. Which companies are the best for self-directed IRAs using cryptocurrency? MD Tour, that's a question I do not know because I don't have any self-directed IRAs using cryptocurrency. Cool idea, though. God, guys, I appreciate all your guys' tips. You guys are being very generous. Oh, yeah, these freaking headphones are killing my ear. Oh, my God. Porte Lucis. $20 tip, man. You guys are awesome. Oh, Claros is an oracle, too? Well, that's why. I mean, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. Oh, I mean, people are starting to see the DeFi, the oracle, you know, those are the hot, you know, things. So you're going to see a lot of cryptocurrencies copy that. I mean, you're seeing a lot of cryptos come out with DeFi, 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 DeFi. I mean, a lot of them are going to be crap, you guys. Stick to the one. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. I mean, just like ICOs, you've seen it. Tons of them. You know, same ideas, too. Millions of TPS, you know. We're going to beat Ethereum. Same exact arguments in every white paper. You're going to see the same thing with DeFi. Same thing with oracles. Stick to the basics. Yeah, started watching 20 tubers in 2017. Now only watch one. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. XFin, I don't even get why you guys get in here to show my coins. I'm going to talk crap about it. XFin is garbage. Don't come in here to show your coin, because Chico ain't going to have it. No, I don't even know what XFin is. Sorry. I appreciate it. I actually really want to go blaze one. I'm thinking about it right now. I actually got some cookie dough batter, too. Ooh, it is stanky. Not that lanky type of stanky. I'm stocking that ranky stanky. Yeah, Constellation DAG looks good. But DAGs are just... I mean, IOTA kind of proved. I don't know if DAGs can be decentralized. Coinbase Pro is very good, you guys. If I'm going to trade and it's, you know, on Coinbase Pro, they have lots of liquidity, so I do. But I'm more of a long-term holder, so I don't, you know, trade that often. Once in a while, though. Alright, guys, well, I think I'm going to go smoke a bowl. Yeah, I'm going to go definitely smoke a bowl. And then, yeah, I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the night. I appreciate all 1.3 thousand of you tuning in for the stream. Oh, now this guy throws me a $50 tip. Jesus. Come on. I appreciate it, Crypto Waz. Days of fiat and Fed manipulation coming to an end, and crypto is merely at the 1976 Apple Computer 1 stage of what will be a greater life-changing investment in a shorter period of time. Yeah, I do. I mean, technology, you know, people who invested in, you know, some of the tech stocks, they saw rapid, you know, even compared to some of the older people who invested in the stock market, you know, in 20s, 30s, they saw rapid increases in their value. I see that happening with cryptocurrency, you know, compared with tech. We're going to see it happen faster compared to tech stocks. Just like tech stocks were faster than oil stocks. Just like oil stocks were faster than whatever before that. So I agree 100%. It's only the beginning, my brother. What do you think about the engine SEC problem going on? I explained that in a couple of my live streams. I appreciate the tip, but I got out at Enigma. Too much uncertainty. There's not a lot of clarity regarding the team, especially with some of the stuff they put out earlier regarding EA, so out of it. You guys are all the best, though. So, frickin' the Crypto Waz, I appreciate that $50 tip. You kept me on a little bit longer. I appreciate every one of you guys throwing me a tip. I mean, it's awesome. You keep the channel going. We're going to definitely try to use it for something in the channel. I'm going to try to maybe give it back to the community. Who knows? eventually. If I start making enough money, you know, from just like sponsorships, I'm definitely going to figure a way to give the YouTube revenue to my community. But as of right now, I'm not. I'll tell you that. Some people think I'm like making $20,000 a month. I'm not. I'll tell you that. And a lot of this money goes right back into the channel. I have editor who I pay pretty well, so. Guys, I appreciate you guys. And then I will see you tomorrow. From just like sponsorships, I'm definitely going to figure a way to give the YouTube. Peace out, everybody. See you next time. But as of right